To politics now. The first full mayoral debate of the 2015 primary season saw Mayor Rahm Emanuel in full attack mode on two opponents, but decidedly passive when it came to two others.
The Chicago Tribune hosted the candidates who came out of the starting gate flying. Our chief correspondent Jay Levine totaled up the punches thrown, shots landed, and points scored. And Jay, the winner was?
Let me get my scorecard.
You need a scorecard, man.
You know, it kind of depends on what you consider winning, because what we saw were several carefully constructed strategies. The mayor taking the brunt of it from the others, but launching counterattacks at only Fioretti and Garcia, while being very careful when it came to Wilson and Walls.
In fact, he greeted Wilson warmly when he came in and treated an uber-aggressive Walls with deference throughout.
I want to make certain that the people of the city of Chicago have a better quality of life and that they don't feel imprisoned by the rules that Rahm Emanuel has put in place.
Even when Wilson demanded an apology from the mayor for challenging his petitions, the mayor kept his cool.
Do you want to have this opportunity now to apologize to me and them citizens?
Willie, we all meet a standard. People challenge me. That said, I dropped it, and now you're a candidate, and that's why you're also here.
But there was no such restraint when it came to Fioretti.
When the parking meter deal was up, you not only voted for it, you spoke out in favor of it. It's probably one of the worst transactions ever done for the city of Chicago. And I want to know what you were thinking at that time.
I was assured that we were going to be able to raise rates ourselves, lower rates, put in meters, take out meters. No financial consequences to the city.
The mayor also appeared ready for this attack from Garcia.
You've relied on a regressive system of fining people, taxing them, red light cameras, speed light cameras, on and on.
You increased the property taxes to the largest amount ever with your vote.
Here we go. Taking a vote from 30 years ago when we ended council wars.
The largest property tax history in the history of the city, and also
pales in comparison to the $700 million that you've increased over the past 4 years.
He wanted to paint me as a tax increase guy. He's the one that has nickel and dime people and increased people's the equivalent of a 60% property tax in Chicago.
That was the most spirited part of the debate, and it didn't stop there. The mayor's media machine citing a series of stories showing Garcia advocating or entertaining a number of new tax options. An email which also leveled attacks on Fioretti, but neither Wilson nor Walls was mentioned in that email, nor were they engaged during the debate. The mayor clearly concentrating on those he considered, rightly or wrongly, his strongest challengers.
And based upon what you saw today, do you expect them to keep that same strategy as the debates progress here?
Well, the strategy appeared to work for Mayor Emanuel, although, let's face it, Chuy Garcia had a point when he talked about fines and fees and all other costs that are on the city of Chicago, even though the mayor can say, I kept my pledge of not raising taxes at all.
Sure.
All right. Thank you, Jay.
And remember, you can catch the final mayoral debate right here on CBS 2. We've teamed up with the Chicago Urban League, the Business Leadership Council, and WVON Radio to sponsor that debate. That's February 10th. It's Tuesday at 6 p.m.